Still not got an intro, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. And actually, stop the whole thing. I am pissed off at every single one of you. Are we going to get 750k by Christmas or what? Come on, I've never done something like this. Just subscribe. How are more than you not than are? Do it. It's free. But nah, seriously. Not enough was a vocal on Twitter and Instagram about my achievements this year. 30-0 with 500k team, 800k team, and the Rule Breaker team in a row. That's 90-0 for those who can't do 30 times 3. And, like, it's still going. We've not been on normal ping since that. It's still 90-0 and I'll have no difference. So these people on Twitter and Insta that are getting gassed up over getting 30s in a row with God teams. Jesus Christ. Do we to show you how easy it is, this video? Fine. You made your bed, lie in it. You know what? This episode, it's not going to be 500k. It's not going to be 800k. I'm just going to show you how easy it is when you have all the players, alright? Next time you start gassing people up on Twitter or Instagram, think about it. Think of the content that you're missing out on. Am I really beefing a 14-year-old? Okay, when I was at house parties, he weren't born. Oh, look at me. I went to parties. Oh, what a weird start to the video. Anyway, nah, but seriously, the firm, me and you, were making absolute strides at the minute. Get involved if you're not. But this video now, it's going to be a bit different. Like, as you can see, you've got the team on your screen now. Like, this is no 500k, it's no 800k. It's actually the team that I'm going to use in the first tournament, if I even play it, but I'll get onto that later. Something like you need to have one icon that's 90 or above, one icon that's 88 or below, 2 players at 87 or 89, and then the rest of the players have to be like 80, 86 or something. So this is what I came up with, and I had to get 28 to guarantee that I'm able to play in the qualifier or something. So I still would have done it on stream, but the issue is the mum's kitchen bit. Oh my god, did you not mention that I was streaming in mum's kitchen? I'm literally in a kitchen creating content. Subscribe. But yeah, it meant that I just came for a little chill off stream, not live commenting, so I'm gonna get that gameplay on right now, and I'm just gonna, you know, answer some questions. I asked for these questions on Insta, by the way, at Harry Hesketh. We're gonna be doing this ish like once every couple of weeks to catch up on stuff, so make sure you follow me on there because it goes off. Right, Tomster37 says best memory hashtag. Jesus Christ, what a way to start. I'm gonna fill the whole video. Oh, if I could pick best one memory, that's mad. Like the whole thing, obviously winning it, but that doesn't count. I'm not gonna lie, that month with Shaw in Canada, like early this year, was crazy because we qualified for like 3 major tournaments whilst just going out every single day in Canada because like it just became so easy because we was that far ahead. That's the most enjoyable time I've ever had competitive, I think. But at hashtag, maybe the US tour. Because right, this was mad. I was just sat in my room in my boxers, like twiddling with my hands, and I got a text off Seb saying, oh, can you get to New York in 8 hours? Like, well, obviously not, because like the flight's basically that. So then it was like, nah, I'm in the airport in 8 hours. And I was there like rushing around, like, I don't know. I ended up getting on the website, getting for an Esther, that got rejected, then I kept refreshing it. Eventually it came through at 4 a.m. Then I had like 4 hours to get to Manchester airport, went there, got to USA, landed, went out, bevved, got up, played a game, won 4-0. But the mental thing as well is that actually connects to the Cancun story. Oh my god, a lot of you don't know the Cancun story. The thing is, the firm, right, we've got a lot of new people on the channel who aren't going to know things like the Cancun story, which is mental. I'm not going to get into it now because I think we need to sell it to like a podcast or something. I'm not sure, but basically, after that US trip, on the way to the airport back to England, I was like, nah, I can't be asked going home. I'll go to North Carolina instead. So I went there, met my mate from school, and then on a night out in North Carolina when we was drunk, we ended up booking flights to Cancun for like 8 hours later, which we ended up missing. Then they gave us a free flight anyway. We went there, then on like the last day, I'm just saying this, right? So me and this lad was in like a scrap, and then the police arrested us, took us down a dirt track, and then this lad's mates were like chasing us. Then the police wanted a bribe, so that lad's mates gave the police money, but then the police took the money instead, then like uncuffed us, then cuffed us back, then left the key there. Then me and this lad escaped custody, and now I'm a successful fugitive from the country of Mexico, and there may have been a shot fired at me that I dodged. Anyway, that went on a tangent, didn't it? How many Romanians have you been with? One. One, because I know she's watching. Next. The thing is, I can't be a fraud and take that out, but I've been to Bucharest like 15 times because of FIFA tournaments. Do the maths. Nah, one. Luke, best coin for coin player in the game. Well, it's between Promes and Dembele. I'm already saying that straight off the bat. I mean, it's definitely people like Mukiel. Objective players don't count because they're infinite for value. Promes like 1k, Dembele 30. The thing is, because coins are quite easily accessible, especially 30k, I'm going to go with Dembele just because literally... Oh, that's Romania now. He could get in any team. Literally, during the whole year, he's good enough for your team. Whereas Promes will get outdated, so I'd say Dembele. When's the Romania reveal? Should I ask her now? I'll ask her now. She'll reply instantly. She's keen, trust me. Give me amount of subs for your reveal. YouTube, I've said. She put 600. She put 600. Right, it's confirmed. Romania on next video. Official SH asks, is the ping better? Well, the funny thing is, you're not gonna see it, but there's a game later on as well in this where I win last second, it'll come up, and the ping was 400. Like, that was literally the only close game and why he come back as well. But no, the ping is not okay, hence why we can't stream at the minute. And trust me, no one is more frustrated about it than me. I'll be doing a 24-hour stream like as soon as we move into the gaff, you know, to make up time for people who have subbed and that. Even though it's not my fault, I'll try and give back. But yeah, it's so annoying because like this 30, you know, it could have been so different, because what you're not going to see is I was proper sweating at the start of game to try and get ahead. Because what I do is I'll only go into a game if it's like 30 or 40 ping, but during the game it'll go to like 200 at random points, so I need to get ahead to be able to deal with them situations. So honestly, it's so hard, especially with bad teams. Like, you would have seen my silver one. The second episode is coming out and that ended up being a nightmare as well. Best teammate at hashtag, you can't do that to me. You're trying to get me killed. Now the thing is, every single one of them I loved. Literally. No, I mean, they're not dead, but like, I lived with Tom and Shorey. Like, we literally lived together for like 3 months, 24 hours a day as well, and trust me, that got hard. I hated Shorey for a bit, but yeah, it's probably gonna have to be them two. Oh, I feel tight on that on everyone else. It's doing me head in. Because Tass, obviously, we like grew together in that initial stage of 17. Agra and Ivan, I lived with them for a bit as well. Boris Legend, by the way, check his tutorials. Mwah, beautiful man. The Badger era, I love that because we'd just chilling in the HQ all the time, but we didn't live together. Like, that's the difference. So out of Shorey and Tom, they have different qualities. Tom's the best teammate. Like, we'll help each other a lot more, and like, he's been my longest mate out of all of them. But Shorey, we literally came to Canada with me. He followed me to Canada. I was with him for like 8 months non-stop, so they're like that. Easiest and most effective 4-star skill. If I told you that, Billy, I'd have to kill you. Skill tutorial coming next week, and you lot absolutely smashed the likes on the Road to Glory for the free kit tutorial, so we've got 2 tutorials coming. I'm telling you, when I do a tutorial, you listen. Okay, I'm not that frequent with them, but when I do them, the game changes. Don't get it twisted. Put your notifications on. What's the best way to have fun this year? Like every year, don't succumb to this. Oh, there's a meta, so I have to use these type of players. Wrong! You will play better if you're mentally enjoying it. Pick players that you like. Like, who cares? Like, most of you, no offense, are not pros. You're probably not getting top 100. What does it matter if you're gonna get gold 3 instead of gold 1, but you enjoy playing it more and you're actually having fun? Get in the party with your mates. Global pandemic going on, fellas. You're playing weekend league foot champs, just enjoy it. Try different formations, don't play boring. Would you consider a second channel, maybe playing other games like a Reddit? Whoa, I said that? Oh, Johnny, me and you. Now, yeah, so my second channel is linked below. If you did give that a subscribe, I'll start uploading on it. Because the thing is, it was meant to be the Road to Glory, which I think this year the Road to Glory might move on it anyway, because like, it's quite hard to get it in at the minute. Because like, I'm uploading daily, but it's quite easy to upload daily. Jesus, don't say that. Don't say that. That's going to haunt me. But yeah, that channel was set up to be a Road to Glory, and this, it still might move to it, but the second channel will be being used, whether that's for when football comes back, do like football content. I might even do an FM save or career mode save, but do like Reddit type things as well and other games, you know? Let me know. Most underrated player in the pro scene. Oh, what a question. Do you know what? Like, Shorey is up there. Like, obviously, he's not had like a big performance at a tournament. He got top 8, but he's actually so sick. But like, he's just too inconsistent to be rated, and even he knows that. But his ceiling is so high. He's such a little gaming nerd with reactions and stuff. What motivated you to start doing YouTube? When did you realize you were insane at FIFA? Okay, so this is another little weird story time. I never had any motivation to do FIFA on YouTube in my entire life. I didn't play FIFA from the age of like, what was it? Maybe like 15 to 19. I would here and then, but like not really. Then our flatmate at uni, we had a flat Xbox and like a flat TV. We just shared it. And then I seen this tournament advertised on like Twitter or something as I was scrolling one night. And I was absolutely off my head. It was like a student night as well. It was like 5 a.m. And then I was like, oh, I'm sick at FIFA. I thought it was a cash prize, like £2 grand, right? And obviously I thought, oh, I'll win this. I'll be balling around the halls, you know, spraying it. Well, I entered it. To this day, I can't remember the first 5 qualifying matches of it. Like, I was that gone. I can vaguely remember just being in my room like that. But I woke up, I'd won all 5, and then I just continued playing. It was like a ladder system, and then I qualified for it, which that ended up being the Spencer FC Game Academy. Short story short in that bit, again, I can react to that in another video. I ended up winning it, and then like they gave me this contract for like hashtag United, and I was like, all right, but where's my cash prize? And I was fuming. I was like, what's this? I don't do this. And by the way, I was quite bad as well. The only thing that made me win that academy was my mentality, and everyone there said it. I was like 5th best player out of 10 or something. But yeah, then I started a YouTube channel off the back of that. I think my first upload just taught you with a bronze team. I've not mentioned it in this video. I just set myself up. Yeah, I got top 100 with a bronze team, not Andar 9, as like my first upload. Then we got like 100k in a week, and then I never looked back. So it turned out, Spencer, that contract was better than a cash prize. Cheers. If you could, would you go back to hashtag or stay at Fnatic? What? I just wouldn't have left. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's in my video kind of like why I left and stuff, and everything I said is proven to be correct times about 100. Don't get me wrong, I love my time hashtag, but look at my YouTube and Twitch in that first year of being able to kind of like go further with content, if you get what I mean. So to now, it's the right decision by a mile, but you know, you never say never. Maybe one day. Another competitive year is bleep this year, but what are your expectations this year? Because it seems you're incredible at this FIFA, love to stream. So this is something that people need to not understand, but kind of get to terms with. Because the thing is, I could be better for the first like 1 or 2 months, like I probably am, than like 99% of pros. But the thing is, what helps you during the pro year, and what makes so much of a difference in them pro games, is playing pros and sweating daily against pros. This year, I am not going to do it. Categorically not going to do it. In my 3 or 4 years of FIFA, this October has been my most enjoyable month ever, interacting with everyone on so many levels every single day. It's the most I've ever uploaded. It's been my most 15 successful days on YouTube ever in a row. My Twitch is the best it's ever been, and that doesn't even matter. It's literally because I've enjoyed it so much, like just interacting with people instead of just grinding every day to be like that little bit better. Like it just doesn't interest me anymore that much. I'm much more about the vibes and energy rather than finishing one place further in a tournament. So although I definitely am the best player in the world and could if I want to be, can't be asked. Plus, what do you lot want me to do? Do you want me to like upload once every 3 days but be grinding every 2 days like this to get a bit further in a tournament? Or do you want to see daily content? Do you want to be entertained? Do you want vibes? Talk to me. Should I get a Harry Hesketh Pro Clubs build? Jesus Christ, don't allow that these days, will they? Look at this. Look at this lockdown bod. Now listen, if people don't know, they'll get to know. It's purpose fat. Basically on Twitch, we decided that before I get hench, I'm going to get fat first to prove that everyone can do it, to make a stand for everyone across the world, because that's what the People's Champs does. So don't worry, we're getting a bit stocky, but you know, just know that it's purpose. If you could create a FIFA esports team containing 5 players, who would it be? Oh, I'm going to get messages after this, aren't I? Oh no. Alright, let's think about it. Let's think about it, right? Tex and Dosara, you're locked in. You're locked in, both of you. Tom and Shori, I'm going to have to bring them both on a ride, you know, secure them that bag. Then last one, I go Kurt. You know, bring something different. Oh wait, I'm not in it. For God's sake, I'm going to have to be in it. Right, Shori, you go. So Kurt can bring that like Twitch presence, even though he's not, I mean, not anymore. Next, who would you support if not Everton? That's a weird question, isn't it? Do you mean choice-wise? Because obviously it would be Liverpool if Everton didn't exist, because it just would be. It's like all the family being Scouts and that. But if I was to choose, then Wigan. Oh, next one links in why do you support Everton? Because my granddad supports Everton, my other granddad supports Everton, my nan supported Everton, my mum supports Everton, my dad supports Everton, my uncle supports Everton, my other uncles support Everton, my auntie support Everton, my cousins support Everton. And then the rest are kind of Liverpool. But yeah, immediate family's Everton, and it like sprinkles out red blue, red blue, red blue. What made you shift focus on content creation rather than purely your pro? I've already answered, haven't I? But yeah, I'd say it's literally more mental health than anything else in the world by a mile. I'm so much more at ease, I'm having so much more fun and freedom. And that is one thing, I could get in trouble for it, but EA don't do enough for pros' mental health, in my opinion, at all. If you're a pro and you've not told people, listen, my DMs are always open, you can speak to me. But yeah, of the people I've spoken to and stuff, I don't think they do enough. Robin asks, best thing about the Twitch chat. Listen, our Twitch chat, YouTube, you need to get involved. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it's the best on Twitch, and it's not close. What we've seen in this chat in just the past couple of months is crazy. I can't wait to get back on. Oh my god, this Christmas is going to go off every single day in December. I've even started kitting it out in the new gaff because obviously I'm waiting on Wi-Fi. I've got nothing to do. Bang, kitting the setup out. It's going to be mental. We had an actual drug deal in there. I can't say that, can I? Next. What is your favourite single game of FIFA you've ever played at the bigger tournaments? This is going to be a weird question. It's going to be such a weird game. But basically, in Bucharest last season, when I finished top 4, this was a season when I just thought I'm just going to enjoy it. Like, I can't be bothered. So I just turned up to tournaments, hardly any practice at all, playing like 1 hour a day. I didn't actually play in between 2 tournaments. I just turned up. I started having a laugh. I was the only one in the room, I think, with my headset off. I had Shori next to me in these pro games, just massively sweaty, huge games. We're just chatting about like just Canada, football, anything we could think of. Just chatting about seeing this massive pressure game. And I was beating someone who had just come like 4th in the world, about 7-2. And I just battered everyone that day, and I was having so much fun. I was just shouting with people next to me. And ever since that moment, I've just not took it seriously at all. I would absolutely love to like qualify for tournaments to show you all how I am in these games. I think that's one thing why, especially when the global pandemic's done, I might start playing it a bit more pro level, then get to a tournament so we can create content out of it as well. But all these online cups this year, like, I'm just not here for it, lads, I'm not gonna lie. Last but not least, Lewis asked, at what stage did you believe you could win the hashtag academy? I didn't, to be honest. I was just going to London, seeing it as like a free trip, like, oh, this is sick, get a hotel as well. So, you know, the old cliche, taking it every game as it comes, and that would seem weird to the outside as well, because I was winning like every episode, but yeah, I never thought I'd win it until Modric scored the last kick of the game to win me the tournament, and if that beautiful little Croatian didn't do that, I wouldn't be here today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this style video. That was a bit easy, weren't it? So stop gassing people up for getting 30 and O's in a row. I could do it with my feet with this team. Jesus. So the firm, if we see any more of this bigging up on Insta and Twitter, I want you to tag me and say, do it with a 500k team, do it with an 800k team, do it with a bronze team, do it with a silver team. Because the best weekend league player ever to live, me by the way, is getting severely disrespected and we're not happy about it. But anyway, tomorrow I think might be the second episode of the Silver Team one. You know, we're having fun with it until we get a new gaff. We've got a Road to Glory episode coming up as well. Make sure you comment below right now. It's really important. This is going up on Friday. Yeah, so I wouldn't have chose my team yet. Get in the comments what team you want me to do this weekend league with. It's so important. The ones with the most likes, I'll give it a go. Comment! Oh my god, how many times? And I'm going to go and work on the free kit tutorials right after this. The content doesn't stop. Leave a like, enjoy, subscribe for more, and until next time.